We're back with a recap. Hey, we're back with a recap. So now we're recapping what episode 11, College Smollege, featuring Racquel.H. And first of all, this episode had mad gems in it, so y'all definitely need to go watch this episode. This episode was a headache because it was taking me so long to figure out, one, which direction to go, two, and to find a guest. So what had happened was I was with Racquel. Racquel actually came with me to film an episode of Britt Says, and me and her went out to eat afterwards, and then we was talking about school, and I'm just looking at her like, Racquel's the winner. If you guys watch the episode, you'll see in the beginning of the episode she talks about her college experience and her career and things like that. So she's really a college girl. Like she said, like, you know, she had a little super senior moment, and that was something I wanted. I wanted to make sure that, because if I hit up people and I'd be like, oh, I want you in this episode, how do I know if they went to college or not? Everything ain't on Instagram, ain't on social media. I'm not about to go on Facebook and find out if they went to college. Like, we're not doing that. I wanted to make sure that I had somebody who really experienced school just like me, and they really like felt the struggle, you know what I'm saying? And I like the episode. What I liked is that we touched base on such an important topic, and we kind of spoke on something that I feel like nobody is talking about how like a lot of y'all is watching on social media. But I mean, everybody talks about how we showcase on social media what we want to showcase, but a lot of people not really talking about what's going on behind going to school. Like that, what we talked about is what's going on. It's like a lot of people going to school because it sounds good. Like, do it? Do you need to go to school? Because a lot of people out here making money off of YouTube. I'm not saying go and be a YouTuber now. Like, knock it off. But I'm just saying it's just a lot of different things going on. And school ain't easy. And maybe, hey, maybe it ain't for everybody. Remember back in the day, everybody used to be like, school ain't for me. And we used to bomb them. Maybe it ain't. Shit. So that's what I really enjoyed about the episode, was that it was really like we touched base on so much dope topics. Like we really touched base. I never heard somebody talk about college in that setting that me and Racquel talked about it, and I feel like she was for such an honest and such a trustworthy place. And what it also made me want to do, every episode compels my mind. I definitely want to have a conversation with like somebody in the Gen Z, like somebody who's 18, and just see like where their headspace is when it comes to college. Like, what is college now? Like, I'm not focused on college because I have bills to pay now. So I'm just thinking like, when you're in high school, what is, because remember we talked about that in the episode where how like I feel like a lot of people aren't pressuring their kids to go to college. Like, but are we saying that because we already did it? So we don't know what it feels like to have that pressure on us? Like, I wonder, like, are the new schoolers, the new seniors of high school dealing with that pressure of college? And what is the college experience like? Or what is it like being in college and like kind of watching and hearing things like this every 25 seconds? Because when we was in college, we ain't hear stuff like this, like, oh, if you don't go to college, you'll be fine, and da 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 da. Is college needed? These topics weren't discussed when we were in college. So I wonder what it's like being in college and then hearing people say every 5 minutes like college is not needed. Wow. Compelling. And I want to know the statistics of, you know, how many people are going to college and deciding not to go to college and take that gap. That's what they call it. The gap, when you like decide to like take a break after you finish high school. Interesting. I got y'all though. So it compelled me to think further, this episode, and that's one thing I love, that it made me think on a bigger spectrum of just like, where is college today? Like, I really want to know, and I definitely will have the answers for you. Coming soon, coming soon. But in the meantime, hit the subscribe button. Go listen to College Smollege. Go listen to episode 10, Weekend Mommy. Go listen to episode 1, Self Love. get up off your feet. Listen. Well, you don't have to get up off your feet to listen to my podcast. Okay, fine. I'm not perfect. You know? Go put your little AirPods in and go watch Britt Says season 2 and season 1, Honey Buttercup Love, and watch the in-between season vlog. And I will see you next week with another recap.